everybody, welcome to Big J's World, where we talk about everything and anything. Today I have Miss Sarah here, who is a fellow Trekkie. Just for people who are watching this, if you want to introduce yourself, how long have you been watching Star Trek, so on and so forth.
Yeah, my name is Sarah. I started watching Star Trek in the 80s with my dad. It was when Next Generation, 88, I think is when that came out. So that's when I would have been watching it. My favorite character was Tasha Yar. I was absolutely crushed when she was killed off. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it. And I actually got the opportunity to meet Denise Crosby last August at the Star Trek convention. I went on the first day. There was no one around her. I got to talk with her. I got a picture of her, and I actually broke down and cried, and she came around the table and hugged me for 3 minutes. And it kind of came out of nowhere too. But I was honestly, looking back, you were probably the first death I mourned, and I was too little to know that you were actually okay in real life because Tasha was gone. But then we got to see her a couple more times in the series and stuff like that. But yeah, so pretty much lifelong. Yeah, I definitely didn't know everything. I didn't get everything. When I was little, I've had to rewatch it years and years. I'm really on a 4-cycle rotation of TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise. And then I also throw the Orville in the mix. And I just watch all of those. And it takes me about 2 years to watch the entire cycle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I binge watch Voyager, and it takes me, maybe 2 months?
Although my wife, that's a lot of episodes per day. I think there's almost not quite 200, 180, 190, somewhere in there.
My wife is sick of it. So
she's sick of it. Yeah. You can't turn her on to it.
No, I tried. Although I was showing her the graphic that I made, and for someone who does, yeah,
okay,
and for someone who doesn't watch Star Trek, she has thrown in so many Star Trek phrases. I'm like, how do you know this stuff? You don't even watch the show.
So it's she just kind of picks it up along the way. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
My husband is not a Trekkie at all. He's a football guy. We're very opposite, but I will give him props. He did come to Las Vegas with me last August. I went to the convention without him, but he was still there in Vegas. Yeah. But I was wearing, I don't think I was wearing this shirt. Oh, I was wearing the yellow shirt because I was going to meet Tasha. And he was people are looking at us. This is us just walking around on the strip earlier in the day before I went. And he was so he gets a little embarrassed, but it's fine.
It's fine. I mean, I wish the Star Trek convention does come around my area. Luckily, was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. Kate Mulgrew came to Fan Expo. And
that's a rare one.
Yeah. And I got to ask her a question during the panel. And then we literally waited at the autograph table. And I got her autograph and actually met her in person. And
what did you ask? Do you remember? I never know what I would ask if I put on the spot.
So I don't remember the exact words, but I know I included motherly in it. And she was like, motherly.
I wonder what you asked.
Something about, being alone in the Delta Quadrant instead of being a stern captain, which would be motherly to the crew, because they were far from home. And I seen as the season progressed, she goes from this captain who stays loyal to her, Starfleet rules and regulations, to more of a person that the crew could come to, into a motherly figure.
Yeah, especially to Harry, I feel like.
Oh, I feel sad for Harry sometimes. He gets it. Yeah, right. He gets the brunt of it most of the time. He's a young ensign. From her? Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. he's more, she's more of the calm down, this is what's actually happening, and he's so like eager just to get back home and trying to do
Yeah.
so many things just to get back home and so desperate to get there.
I'm rewatching Voyager. Well, I'm in my Deep Space Nine in the loop, but my sister, who is 9 years younger than me, never watched Star Trek. I finally convinced her to watch it this year, and so we started in January, and we're at like episode 12 of Voyager, and her favorite character is Harry. Favorite, yeah.
And I feel like Harry grows into his role to the point that he's the captain of Nightingale. And I'm like, all right, he could actually become captain. He doesn't, he's actually realizing
like,
the stress.
In like Timeless, like that's a whole different Harry, and like, oh god, it's such a good episode. We'll probably, Timeless might come up later, actually.
That's actually one of my favorite episodes with Harry.
So good.
That's the episode, remind me, correct me if I'm wrong, is when they try the slipstream drive. He's the one in the shuttle guiding them. They crash land into this ice planet, and then years after, it's him, Chakotay, and Chakotay's wife, I guess, or girlfriend, or whoever she is.
Yeah, I think it was just his girlfriend. Yeah, that's the one. You got it. I'm not super good with like titles, but that one is Timeless, and yes, you got it right. Yeah, so good.
There's so many key points in the show that each person, each of the main cast has their own episode.
Agree. There's nobody that I don't like. There's not one character I don't like. It was, and I think Voyager might have had the biggest cast. Like they had 9, right? I think they had 9.
Yeah.
Like 9 main ones, and then lots of like, Ensign Wildman, Carrie, Seska, like they had other ones. Icheb, Naomi. Oh my gosh, I know there's other ones I'm forgetting, but
Neelix, the comedic relief. Like, oh goodness.
I do like Neelix. Yep, I like them all. There's not one I don't like, and none of them annoy me or anything like that. I know that sometimes Neelix gets like the award of the most annoying character. I don't think that at all. I thought it was perfect.
All right, so here's a question.
Okay.
You wake up on Voyager.
Okay.
No warning, no Wi-Fi. Captain Janeway staring at you. What is your first move?
Computer and program. I feel like that's what they always do when it's like, I would probably be like, am I really here? And then I'd probably like, if it was Mimi, I'd like fangirl, probably cry, but yeah, computer and program.
Yeah. I'd be like, where the hell am I? Like,
yeah.
All right. So we're doing this now? Okay.
Yeah, I guess we are.
So who complains? Would you complain?
Would I complain that I was there?
Yeah.
No. Oh no. I'm fulfilling like a lifelong fantasy. No, I did used to want to be an astronaut when I was little. Probably because of that. Yeah, I don't anymore. But yeah, probably because of that. I think it'd be way more fun to be one in the future than maybe now. But
right.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't complain at all. I'm here for it.
So what job would you get realistically on Voyager?
I think that I could maybe help Neelix out with morale officer. I'm not that good at engineering. I'm not that good at anything medical. So I think I would have to have one of those more like obscure roles. Or if there was enough children on Voyager, which, there's really just the one later on, and then a couple more come in. But I could potentially be the teacher. That is my background.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, with morale officer, kitchen duty comes in.
Okay. I'm not a good cook. Neelix can still be the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, he can still run that. I'm just taking them around. I'll throw the parties.
Mhm.
They have like some obscure celebrations like Happy Ancestral Day, and they have other,
Yeah.
the Vulcan or the Klingon like special days. I can be in charge of the calendar and throw a party every week.
I mean, I'll take kitchen duty. I don't want to leave the ship.
Yeah, I'm just not a good cook. So
Yeah.
I think even Neelix would be better than me.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Some of the stuff that he makes on the show is like, all right, that's questionable.
Yeah, and his hygiene is sometimes questionable. Like he's always like licking stuff and like putting the spoon back in. And yeah, there
Mhm.
was a couple times I was like, oh, that is definitely against some code, but
Right.
not in the Delta Quadrant.
All right. So let's talk about Captain Janeway.
Okay.
Um, do you think she's a calm leader or a chaotic one?
I think that although I love her, she does make some really risky calls. So yeah, I think she's calm most of the time, but obviously if she gets pushed, I can't remember the episode, but I bet you know the one that like I'm talking about where the alien race is invisible to everybody except Seven. She figures it
Yeah.
out later. And she just goes nuts, and Tuvok's like, we don't have too much of a chance of surviving this binary pulsar and stuff like that. So yeah, she can definitely be a little chaotica. Sometimes, for sure.
I mean, yeah. But with that chaos, she's very savvy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
with
I mean,
that episode when they went with the inspections all the time and that
counterpoint. That's my
yes,
favorite. With the
counterpoint.
Devore. Is that what,
Devore, yeah. Devore inspection.
counterpoint? And you can like fact check me on this. I'd made a TikTok, probably like 6 months ago, and I was talking about my favorite episodes from each series, and Counterpoint is my favorite Voyager because the twists, you get whiplash every
Yeah.
at the end. Oh, like it's so good. It's so good.
You like the edge on your seat. It's like, all right, I guess this guy, because we've seen it before with other episodes where there's the bad guy that, gets help from Voyager and then becomes allies, and it's just a recurring thing. And then
Yeah.
they slip this episode in like, oh, it's going to be the same thing. But
Ooh.
no, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so good.
It was
It's one of my favorite. It is my favorite.
so well written too. It was like they did not flip it until the end.
Yes.
And then at that point, how it ended, cause you feel bad for Janeway because she has found someone or potential someone to be with, but the end that never happens.
Yeah. But he did make it I think he said, but you did make it very tempting. So at least he left her with that. And then everyone got to live.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a total loss, but yeah. I mean, really, I'm trying to think. That was kind of the first romantic partner. I know that in season 1, there's that gaff from that planet where everything is about pleasure. Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah, that episode was annoying.
You didn't like that one. I did like it, but I didn't like him. But and there wasn't like a kiss. And then there's Fairhaven, but that hasn't happened yet because Counterpoint season 5, and I don't think Fairhaven's till 6 or 7, or 6 and 7 maybe. But yeah, other than that. And then obviously like little hints of Chakotay that never happens, But
yeah, and they get stuck on that planet together and nothing happened. Like,
no, but you could tell when Voyager reached back out.
mm-hmm.
Like I feel like in her face you could tell equal parts of disappointment that they were back and also excitement that they were back, but just because I think it was just about to go there. I mean, like the writers really teased us on that. I'm definitely in the camp that I wish that they would have paired those two together, maybe towards the end, because I get that it wouldn't work. The command structure or whatever wouldn't work.
Right.
But like, in the last few episodes of season 7, I think that definitely they could have given us that. But I know that there are some people who have really strong opinions on that they would never want that to happen.
It went from there's tension there to more of a sibling relationship.
Gosh, I didn't ever get sibling.
Really?
I got like if we weren't in these positions, we would be a thing. But yeah. But maybe that's just because that's what I wanted to see.
So would you be stranded with Janeway or assimilated by the Borg?
Oh, definitely stranded with Janeway, because she's going to get us out.
Even with her chaotic
demeanor. That'll probably come into play. That's just part of the package. And most of the time it works in her favor.
Right. But you'll be saved by the Borg, but you're in a collective and you think about one mind and trying to...
No, I'm so scared of those tubules going into my neck. No, thank you. No, thank you.
It's a quick shot. It doesn't stay in there long.
Nope. I think I've had like nightmares about it. So no, not interested in the Borg in any way. So
when she says there's coffee in that nebula, are we trusting her?
That didn't work out. So I would say no. I like coffee, but not to put anything like greatly at risk. I can switch to herbal tea or something like that and be okay. No, I don't really want to go into that nebula. No.
It's I don't know. Going to episode 1, right?
Yeah.
Part 2 of episode 1. They could have got back to the Alpha Quadrant. They had the technology to like set up a device to blow up the station and just get back. Why did you think she decided to strand everybody at the Delta Quadrant?
Well, if I remember correctly, the Kazon were also there, and there was a bit of like a time, like they had to destroy it. Like then there wasn't a ton of time to be like, let's sit back and let's try and figure this out. Because I think the Kazon were like there being like, I just watched it. I shouldn't be this foggy on it, but I think it was more like a time thing. I think she made the right decision. And then we got like 7 amazing seasons that would have been not as fun in any other quadrant. But yeah. No, I think she made the right decision. I stand by Janeway.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, Harry was, that's when first time you like see Harry panicking or worried about not getting back. But
yeah, a reoccurring theme.
Right.
For sure.
Let's see here. So who's the bigger problem, Kazon or space plot holes?
Space plot holes, like you mean the hand wavy stuff?
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're not gonna like think. Okay. The Kazon weren't like they weren't smart enough. They really weren't. But I will say the space potholes, I think because I grew up on Trek, I have just learned to be like, we're going to look the other way on that. There wasn't really ever a plot hole that I was like, that really bugs me and took me out of it that I can think of. Not in the moment. Yeah, maybe just like, oh, I thought they said this in a prior episode. So I guess the Kazon, but I don't think they're like that scary. They're not smart enough to be that scary.
All right. So hydrogen, sorry.
Yeah. Hirogen, yeah.
or running out of coffee?
Oh, the Hirogen scare me
Yeah.
more than running out of coffee. Yeah, I'll drink water. It's okay. I don't want any Hirogens.
All right. Then the Borg or Neoxys cooking.
For sure, what I would rather eat Neelix's cooking for every meal for the rest of my life than ever come in contact with the Borg, including his questionable hygiene practices in the kitchen and his Leola root stew. I'm here for all of that if I don't have to see the Borg.
I feel like the Borg from TNG to Voyager, because we didn't really get the Borg in DS9. It was more of the war that was going
Yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the founders and
The founders and
yeah, gosh. There has to be a Borg episode that I'm not thinking of in DS9.
I'm on doing DS9 again to see, but
I know there is later on. There is because I think they had some. There is, but I cannot think of it. But I know I do remember like an exchange between like an admiral and Cisco talking about how like they didn't think the Borg was a threat anymore, and now it is. I do remember that later on in the episodes, but I can't remember. So we must get them at some point.
Yeah.
I guess it starts off at Wolf 359 with the Borg. Duh. It's like the opening scene, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you saw my latest episode of actors that have played multiple series in the Star Trek franchise, but you know the Klingon Martok?
Yes.
Who is like big later on. He, J.G. Hertzler played the Vulcan captain in the opening scene of Deep Space Nine. The Saratoga, I think, is the ship that he commanded. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. That Vulcan captain in red is J.G. Hertzler.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And after I watched it, I'm like, all right, there's other people who played multiple characters. Like, what's this guy's name? He played Candyman in the Candyman.
Yeah.
He played
Tony Todd, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. He was part like 7 or 8 of my series, and that is my most watched video from the series is Tony Todd.
Yeah,
he played Kern. He played a Hirogen in Voyager.
Yeah.
He played. I just did this.
Jake Sisko.
Yes, adult Jake.
This you have to watch. If you don't watch the Starfleet series, you have to watch this particular episode, which aired 2 weeks ago, and it includes DS9 with Jake Sisko. And Jake Sisko actually,
Sirach Lofton is in it.
Yes.
Oh, I'll watch it then.
Yeah.
Oh, I will watch it then.
That in that DS9 episode is like a complete circle. Oh, it just closes off
okay.
completely.
Ooh, you've convinced me. I will watch Starfleet Academy. I don't know why I haven't yet. I think just because I was like in the middle of something and then I don't know. I should have started it before I restarted my DS9 watch. Okay, interesting. And the Doctor, who's my favorite character in Voyager, is in it, right?
Yes. He is the same Doctor, still singing, still doing this stuff.
But put an aging program in to make people feel more comfortable. Is that what
Yeah.
Brilliant. I think, in Picard, remember Q, fast forward, went from young to old.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's so good. I'm not.
I'll have to message you after I watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But there's a little good Easter egg in that episode that you need to watch yourself. It's like my jaw dropped after watching that Easter egg. I'm like, what?
Okay. Maybe I'll start it tonight.
You have to. Just that episode. It's I don't remember the name of the episode. Let me just check here. But this episode is about one of the cadets who's actually a hologram herself. So
Yes, the
she,
cute little like girl with the
yes,
bubble. Like, okay, yes.
yeah, yeah. So she's a hologram herself. So this episode generally focuses on her.
Okay. Okay.
So and then she's trying to figure out what happened to Captain Cisco.
Okay.
Uh,
Aren't we all?
yeah. So let me see. What's the because the new episode debuts tonight, which see okay.
I would watch it from the beginning though. I wouldn't
Yeah.
like jump into one episode. I'm here for it. I just haven't done it yet, but I want to.
Oh,
Especially since I saw season 2 just wrapped, so like I know that like okay,
mhm.
we're in it for a little bit. And plus there's been so many people with horrible reviews. It makes me want to watch it, you know?
Oh, it is so good. It is a different light on Star Trek.
Is it?
Instead of the same, we're on a
Okay.
ship, we have a captain, we have to do this, that, and the
Yeah.
third. This one's such a different light on it. And it
I mean,
starts
I
off.
tend to like the episodes that the majority of Star Trek fans hate.
Mhm.
Like, you know, the trilogy of terror. Do you know that? Do you know what they refer to that?
No.
Darkling, Rise, and the one where Harry is like called back to the planet and like all the women are around him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So those 3 episodes in Voyager are called the Trilogy of Terror. They have horrible ratings, and they're all back to back to back.
Mhm.
And I liked all of them. So yeah. So there are some Voyager episodes I don't like, but
Yeah.
those are not. I love all 3 of those.
You know what? So remember the episode where Naomi's being born and everything's going wrong, and then there's a alternate reality where she is born and everything's good. That I have a problem with that episode
Oh,
because
really?
they're
I loved it.
taking Naomi died in the safe Voyager, but her mom died and where everything was like going haywire
Yeah.
and stuff. And then Harry died in a safe Voyager. So they took Harry and Naomi to that other Voyager.
Okay. Yes. Wait, and you don't like that?
I don't. I'm like, it's like you're taking the original timeline and you're just taking these 2 characters into an alternate timeline. And it just
Yeah.
goes from there.
I thought that was cool. Is that season 1 or 2? I think Wildman says that she's pregnant at the end of 1, so it must be season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. My sister's coming up on that episode then, because I think the first season of Voyager doesn't have that many episodes, like 15 or 16. So we've got to be close to there.
Oh yeah. So who is the most underrated character?
Okay, so I love all of the main cast, so I'm going to go with a minor character.
Mm-hmm.
I love any episode with Icheb.
Icheb. Icheb is. Oh, I remember Icheb. Okay.
Yeah, we don't meet him until season 5 or 6,
Mm-hmm.
but every episode he's in is so good. Yeah.
And did you watch?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You didn't watch Picard, right? Or did you?
Only a few episodes in the beginning. Is he in that?
Icheb? Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
You just okay. You might single-handedly be making my rotation bigger.
Icheb is in there probably half an episode.
Oh, half an episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That
you'll
makes sense 'cause
see.
Evan's in there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you'll see why.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, good. I'm excited.
Yeah. I've watched Picard. I'm currently watching Strange New Worlds, which I'm loving so far.
You are loving. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if I just got out of my loop, I bet there's so much more Trek to love. And I do need to do it because I'm going to go to the convention in August. And last year I was looking around, I'm like, there are so many people I don't know because I haven't dipped into the new world yet. And really, it's sad to think about, but all of the ones that I love, those people are getting older. All the TNG people are 60s, 70s, 80s now. You know, like I've got to open myself to the new world, to the new, you know, series that are coming out, because they're truly the next generation of like the Star Trek fandom, you know? So.
Oh, it's worth a watch. It's okay. But, this is another thing. When Janeway came to Fan Expo, I asked her, is there going to be a Janeway series? And she quickly said, I am not going to say anything, because then we get all the people online saying there's going to be another Star Trek series with Janeway or whatever. But she said, maybe, if they want it.
Okay, so she's leaving that door open.
Because she was in Star Trek Prodigy, and they canceled that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So hopefully we get a Janeway series. I would like to see where Janeway goes. She'll be an Admiral by that time, but see where.
Sure.
You know.
For sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'd watch it.
Most overrated character.
Oh, that one's so hard. Just because I like them all. I do have one of the 9 that I feel bad because I love this character, but of the 9, Chakotay. Although I'm like super attracted to him, ironically, his episodes are like tattoo. No, I mean, I don't know. So maybe Chakotay. Although my other sister, that's her favorite character. So
his episodes are not great.
They're not. I mean, there's another one that's really bad too.
When he's in a boxing ring, they're trying to get out of chaotic space. Oh,
yes. How did you know I was thinking of that one? It's like in season 5.
Yeah, I would just watch that episode. I'm like, this is really hard to get through.
Yeah, it wasn't that. I didn't like that one at all. I also didn't like, is it cathexis or something? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Where like the medicine wheel and he's like jumping in other people or something.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't love that one. So yeah, Chakotay, but like still love him.
I'll leave this one for last. Worst recurring villain.
I'm saying worst in like the best way though. Seska. Worst case scenario is the episode, I don't know what, season 4 maybe, like where they think it's like a holo novel.
Oh, that's one of my favorite ones.
It's so good. So I'm saying worst as in like she's the worst, but the best. Love her.
I would say the Vidians. I can't stand watching them. No.
Yep. The Vidians are, I hate them more than the Kazon because they are actually smart, but like the ethical sort of thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I think I misinterpreted your question. Oh. Like you meant like a race or like a species. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, the more like, yeah.
They're awful. So are the counterpoint species. They're awful too. They really are. Like those, they just didn't like empaths or something. Telepaths. No,
it was so. Sorry. It was like such a racial episode, not being a racial episode.
Oh yeah, like that's how they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, for sure. Yeah, I think it was just like there was like no good reason. I mean, I know he said what his reason was, how like, you know, you can't tell what they're thinking, or I can't remember what it was, but it was, I didn't like them either, but I liked that episode. And that might be the only time we see them actually. Cause they were xenophobic, right? And it was just like divorce space. So I think we just saw them that episode. It might be referenced once or twice, but I can't think of it. So.
Episode that you will always skip.
In addition to Tattoo, I feel bad. Any Captain Proton episode.
Really?
I know. I'm like, they're rated really high. I don't like them. And I love Tom and Harry.
It's such a fun episode, especially Bride of Chaotica, where they actually had a dragon captain to be.
And she played it well. I don't know. I don't know what I don't like about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not skip. Maybe like fast forward. Like,
yeah.
Because I know stuff. So yeah, probably that. And I know that's not a popular opinion.
Mm-hmm. Episode you'll defend forever.
I am a huge fan, not only of the Trilogy of Terror, especially the episode, I can't think of the name, where Harry is like the chosen child that comes back. And I love that episode. Although some of the acting of some of the girls is bad. Like, it really bad. I thought that was the coolest idea for an episode because it had me being like, Harry's not really human, I was believing it, and here I am like super invested in like the entire series, and I was believing it. And I will also say I love Threshold. I said it.
Which one is that one again? Remind me.
Threshold is the one where they break the warp 10 barrier and Tom turns into a slug. Yes, a slug. I was gonna say de-evolving, but I think it's actually the other
Evolving.
way. And then like him and Janeway make like salamander babies. I mean, yeah, it was weird.
That was awkward.
Especially she's like, how do you know I didn't initiate it? Like it's at the end. Yeah. I loved that episode. I will never skip Threshold.
Oh, it was such a weird episode.
It was weird. But I'll defend it, yeah.
So, hold on. Actually, I'll leave that for the end.
Okay.
If you were introducing someone that you didn't know, who's never watched Voyager, which episode are you showing them?
I mean, so I just did this with my sister. Obviously, I do know her, but I was like, you have to start at the beginning. I mean, even though Counterpoint is my favorite, it wouldn't mean anything if I didn't know all the characters coming up to it. Like, why do I care about Vorik and Tuvok? Why do or like the heartbreak that Janeway's been through with losing Mark and stuff like that. Like, you wouldn't care about my favorite episode if you didn't start at the beginning. So same like with Starfleet Academy. I can't just jump into the episode because Sirach Lofton's there and I love him. I have to start at the beginning. So I would always say that. And the pilot is amazing.
It is.
It is. Both parts.
Oh, yeah. Do you think Voyager aged well?
I do. I really do. I asked my sister that actually just last week. I was like, is this a little too, are you seeing it through the eyes of the 90s where it was, and she's like, not really. She's like, some hairstyles are a little like Tom's in season 1 is a little floofy.
Mm-hmm.
And like later on we have like the holo camera was like this big, and stuff like that. But I think it looks great. And I was nervous for her because before she signed on to watch Voyager with me and do this rewatch, she had watched all 3 seasons of Orville. It was her first introduction to any sci-fi sort of film. Mm-hmm. And it really was kind of like the springboard into Voyager. I was like, if you like that, that's awesome. You need to give Voyager a try because I like that too. And where Orville is current. Well, I mean, like the first episode or season is like 2017, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, like in terms of like special effects, I'm saying,
Right.
like obviously it's light years ahead of what Voyager had to work with when they were probably still doing like the model and some CGI stuff, but not great. But no, I think it looks great. I really do. But I still think like most of TNG looks great, but that might be like a nostalgic thing. I don't, however, I've never really rewatched TOS because to me, I was born in 81. It already looked hokey in the 80s and 90s, you know. So
Yeah. The only show that I go back to watch from the original and DS9 is
Tribbles.
the Tribbles.
Yeah,
I wanted
that's
to
the
compare
one
the
I've
two.
seen as well. And now it would probably be kind of fun to go back and rewatch TOS because I know so much like later on, like where they probably got some of those things that I didn't even know I was watching. So yeah, I should do it. I should definitely add that into my rotation.
And that explanation of what Worf gave about the Klingons.
Oh, so good. That's an Enterprise.
Yeah.
Okay. See, now
no.
that.
Actually, that was in DS9 when he did the Tribbles episode.
Sorry. He didn't really he says we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
The explanation is an Enterprise.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. It is an incredible episode too. There's, if I remember right, there's some sort of, they were trying, I know, the Klingons were trying to make augments and something went wrong. And then they had this sort of like pandemic almost where it took their cranial ridges away and maybe some other things. And so it gives way more explanation. It's awesome.
I gotta watch that episode.
I'll defend Enterprise forever.
All right. So, best season of Voyager.
Easily for me, season 5. Top 3, I hope I get this right. You already know Counterpoint. Timeless, I believe, is in season 5 as well. And I think Living Witness, which is kind of the only mirror universe. It's not really. Living Witness is the one where the doctor is activated and it's like 600 or 700 years in the future and he's in like a museum and everything they know is wrong. It's such a funny episode. I guess, also there is kind of another mirror. Not really. It's not really a mirror episode, but like where later on in like 6 or 7 when the doctor writes like that hollow novel and it's loosely based on the staff. So it's all wrong, but that's not really a mirror. But yeah, season 5 is my jam. Yeah, for sure.
Virtuosa.
What's that?
Virtuosa.
Is that one of the?
That I think that's season 5 or season 6, where where they travel to a planet with like small people, and they're all like all the people are like mathematicians and stuff, and he starts singing while he's treating them.
Oh, Fantomi?
Is it like, Fantomi?
No, that's it, like when they're in like the void or like they're indigenous to that part of space.
Oh, not the.
And he has to like do like that one.
Not that episode.
Okay.
No, all the small people are around him, and they were like curious, like, what is that noise coming out of your mouth? And he says singing. So they start praising him and everything, and then they create their own version of him.
I don't think it's in season 5. That is an awesome episode. However, the main girl of that species, I thought she was such a bad actress, and so it took me out. Did you think so?
Yeah,
you thought so too. Yeah. I thought she was so bad, and Star Trek is typically better than that. And so when you do have one of those episodes with a bad guest star, bad acting, I mean, that girl, and then again, the episode where Harry has those girls around him in the planet, they were bad actresses. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a great episode. I don't think it's season 5, but I could be wrong. I think it's later, but
yeah, I think it's season 6.
It is season 6?
I think it's season 6, yeah.
Okay.
So, last question, loaded question.
Okay.
Throughout the whole series, TOS, TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise, who is the best captain?
It's so hard. Probably Picard.
Picard. Well, yeah. I mean,
Probably, I don't know. He like the way he upholds that prime directive.
mhm.
Archer was a little too like moody. But I do love Archer. Janeway was made some crazy decisions, not always thinking. I would say next would be Cisco.
Cisco.
Picard, Cisco. I don't know Kirk enough because I didn't watch it.
Right.
Picard, Cisco, Janeway, Archer would be but I'm saying it's like 199. Like I love them all.
I would say Janeway, Picard. Cisco falls flat with me sometimes.
Yeah, like in what ways? I wonder if it's
Um,
the same ways for me.
just he the way that he speaks sounds like it's no fault to the actor himself. That's I watched the movie Captains where Kirk goes around and talks to different captains. Yeah,
What? Like a
yeah,
documentary?
a documentary. He talks to Picard, Cisco, Janeway, and Archer, and also Chris Pike, who did the movie. He talks to
But
all five.
not Shatner?
No, Shatner's the one
Oh,
talking to all of them.
oh, sorry. Okay, Shatner is interviewing them.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I have to find this. It's called Captains.
yeah,
How do I
captains.
not know? How recent is it?
Oh, I don't know, it's probably like 10, maybe 15 years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. I'm
I know.
interested in seeing that.
I know it's around where the movie came out with Chris Pike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The is it Chris Pike? No, Chris Pine. His name is Chris Pine. Picard, Cisco, and Archer.
That's your order.
That's my order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good order. I could have put Archer at the top and felt okay about it. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's Star Trek is just one of those series that whichever season you watch, you're gonna become a fan.
I think
Some
so too. Although DS9 out of all of them was the slowest burn for me.
it is. It
It took
is.
me even I was like well into season 2 and I'm like, do I want to continue? And then by the end I was like, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Again, whatever I'm watching tends
Yeah.
to be my favorite. So yeah.
So much. But I want to thank you for joining today.
Thanks for inviting me. This was so
Definitely.
exciting.
We should definitely do this again. Talk about
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
Trekkie stuff.
We can do it after I watch Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Starfleet. Definitely get into Strange New Worlds because
Okay.
it's all about Captain Pike and Uhura, and you get some of the people from the original series in there, but
Okay.
obviously with different actors. And Kirk and his brother is in the series too. So you got
Oh.
James Kirk and the other Kirk. I don't even know what his first name is, but
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't know either because I didn't watch the original, so I don't know. But yeah, lots of Trek. You've made me want to watch like other series. I think I can break out of my little hamster wheel now.
Yeah, definitely. So for people who's watching, if you want to put out your TikTok handle, whichever handle that you use, Instagram.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm on TikTok every day. Strami World. My last name is Strominger, so it's Strami World. And I don't just do Trek, but I I do like a lot of like fashion on there, so it's kind of a mixed bag. But yeah, I try to put out track at least every week. But right now I'm in a series, so I've been putting out I've been putting out videos every day, and I just before I signed on dropped today's video. So
awesome! Wow.
Yeah,
I'll make sure to watch it. Definitely
yes,
check it out.
it's a good one.
All right. Well, thank you for joining, and we shall do this again.
All right. Thank you.